do to men. That's one thing. The women knew what to do. That was the days of old, the West. Yeah, back when the West was one, the boys said, now I'm watching this movie with Ernest Borgnine, and near the end of the movie, mm, well, so near the end of the movie, the boy says he shot at the Capitan. He didn't try to shoot him. He didn't try to kill him. He tried to shoot him, but he didn't try to hurt him. He just wanted to hurt him a little bit because he was upset because the girl used to be his girl. And she don't give a dang about him. She coming to be with the Capitan. She want the money. She want the glamour. She want the fame. She ended up dying. He cuts the feelings off, and she ends up getting killed. So they have a funeral right there at the celebration. The next celebration, she is on the gurney, and they want to know why he didn't go for the captain to hurt him, the Capitan. So it's like he was just jealous. He was upset because of the girl. Ooh, that's rough. That's a rough one there. The way she looked. The way she looked. Hey, she didn't give a rip. She didn't give a gang. She didn't give a dang. What was this called? The wild something. The wild ponies or something. Something about them old movies, man. Something about them old movies, man. Something about it, man. Different set of rules, different set of principles. As they were dictating the old school. They were dictating the old school rules. Even in the old school rules, even the old school rules got Some of the new school stuff in it. Human nature, right? It's human nature. Work, 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 work. Yeah. You can give it to Rihanna. But even she had to work. She ain't saying that for nothing. She gotta work, 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 work. Yeah. You don't get to just rip and run and do what you want to do. There are rules to the game. And in this society, there's some rules to it. The Wild Bunch, 1969, yeah. The year I was conceived, man. Hey, man, I'm telling you, man, that's how it goes. I woke up on point today. So, hey, man, it's all good. This is a serious awakening. It ain't rude. Serious awakening. When I wake up to a movie like this, The Wild Bunch. And I'm captivated. I'm captivated by the movie. I'm just waking up. I'm like, I am tripping. Woo. If I was gonna smoke it, it's gone now. Put that up there. Don't ruin that cigarette. Uh, uh. So yeah, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted, man. Whoa. Okay, so we got the truck in. It was over my butt all day today at the yard. I'm trying to let homeboy know, man, what you want comes on this truck. Please, don't judge me too hard. They gave me a 20% slight on the price. I can't be mad at that. Oh, whoa. I cannot be mad at that 20% slight. Almost 15%. But hey, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. Ooh, boy. Tell you. It's been a rough one, man. Hey, man, we're in the first of the day. Hey, all the Saints Day, I'm with it. All the Saints Day. Like Fat Tuesday, Ash Wednesday. Hey, man, you gotta ask yourself why. Why do we celebrate the bad part? Hmm? Why do we celebrate the bad part? Hmm? Why do we celebrate the bad part? Yeah. Ask yourself the same question. I don't get it. I guess I don't get it. Oh, and I guess the seat. That would be dry again. When this boy's dry, it's gonna be mildew. Brand new church. Yeah, it was a different custom back then. Different custom back then, but they got the same bottles I got today. Same bottles. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. Oh, we talking about 1969, 2025. The liquor bottle is still the same. Ain't that crazy? A liter is still a liter. And these guys are drinking liters without the top on them. All these guys running next to the train, army men to regular men to gringos, everything. Everybody's drinking liters of whiskey or some kind of spirits. I don't know if it's vodka. Ain't no telling. These guys are knocked out though, and they celebrate with a bottle in their hand. Interesting story. I'm just saying. PSTRR. To get oil and all that stuff. It's, man. Oh, you know, your own history channel, your own. There's Chico right there. Chico got the ambush going on with the army, National Guard, whatever. Chico's something else. But yeah, so yeah, you gotta be well prepared to take on a dadgum outfit. A military outfit. You come out and you take their guns. Come on. 15% juice, apple cider. Woo! Excuse me. Should have been me, man, but hey, it ain't me. It should have been me today, man, but it ain't me. It just ain't. It just ain't. There's so many reasons why it should be me, but so many reasons why it shouldn't be me. So I gotta take the good with the bad, and I gotta make this thing work. There's only so much I can do. There's only so much that I can take. I'm not upset. I'm not mad. I'm happy, man. I'm happy I still got room to do it all again. Let's do it all over again. And let's try to put all this stuff up. Put all this stuff up in the right way. Let me separate my stuff. I don't even remember selling no what. Because if I still got this, I still got my copper stick, man, which I can add on to. It's okay. I'm not worried about it. That's what that is. That is what that is. That is what that is, baby. So, in the future, how it holds up. I do it like this. Get a dual rope going. Tie it around the neck. Twist it down, twist it down, twist it down. So yeah, today is a lesson. It's a lesson in itself. If you saw the girl's face I just saw in that movie, The Wild Bunch in 1969, she had no problem going with the other guy. She had no problem going with the other guy who had all the money, El Capitante. Capitante. He's the head dude. He's got the money, he's got everything going good for him. She makes the decision. The guy who used to be his girlfriend, he couldn't take that. He couldn't take it. Though his face was distraught. Later on in the movie, he's still alive. He has the same look on his face. No remorse, no nothing. But you see the look on the girl's face when she just gave in and told him, hey, this is it, this is this, that is that. And broke his heart, man. Broke his heart, man. She ended up getting hurt. Broke his heart. She didn't give a rip about his heart. She don't care about his heart. It's not about his heart. It's not about him at all. That's what you gotta understand. It ain't about you, buddy. She got wishes too. She made her decision based on. She made her decision based on what she deemed as important. She wanted to live right then and there. She didn't. She didn't want to live with the rebel or whatever. Even though they would take over and win at the end of the movie, she didn't want that. She didn't want the rigmarole and all the stuff that happened in his life previous to. She wanted the easy life. She wanted the easy way. He can't understand that. He understands, but there's nothing he can do. He can't do what the Capitan can do. Capitan wants whatever woman he wants, and that's what he wants, he gets. In that world of life. But her face, as she gives up and goes to the Capitan thing. Hey, I see you, I see you. I see you. Who's that? Tracy's. Hey, Tracy's. Tracy's learning. Hey, what's up, girl? How you doing? How you doing? I know you're doing good. You're doing better is what they're telling me. Everything's going good. Oh yeah, and I'm listening while working too. I'm working right here. This is my new. I had to reinvent this one. I had to bring it back. The stick, the copper stick. And yeah, with the copper stick, remind me of some girls that didn't want to do what I was talking about. Thanks for the hearts, babe. They didn't want to do what I was trying to tell them how to do and show them. They wanted to make some extra money. You were on the streets. I didn't ask for nothing crazy. I just asked, hey, all you got to do is do these. Do these. This is where you find a find these copper little wires and such. You find these copper wires and you just twist them around the bend. That's it. She couldn't do that. Or the other girl, she wouldn't do that. But you want money, right? You want money from me. You want free money. You want money just coming out of my pocket. No. I show you a way to make money. This was it. All you had to do was twist. Twist and shout. Shake it. Yeah, chubby checker. It's called a twist. That's all you had to do was twist. And she didn't want to twist. It's okay. And that's what the girl in the movie, she didn't want to twist no more. She want to go with the capitante, el capistrante, el presidente. She want to be on that side of the game. That's cool. And I'm seeing at the end of this movie, it's still going. Ernest Borgnine look like they're about to lose. They go down in a blaze of glory. There's the guy who had the girl that was with El Presidente. He's jumping off the train. No, he's still on the train. They shooting all the other guys. Yeah, they took over a train. So yeah, sometimes the good guy goes on. That's why I like watching Ernie Bilko, the Phil Silvers show. Is he playing Ernie Bilko? Sometimes the storyline does not work out. Sometimes you have to deal with your own personal own personal mess, your own personal entity. Think you talking to the Lord and you talking into nothing, and you're like, nah, you're just in there. But I appreciate you, Tracy, man. You all right with me, man. I like you. I like you. The last 3 Saturdays, wasn't nobody coming over here. I had 0 people, not talking a soliloquy the whole time. A soliloquy. I had to paper out and everything. I'm writing, I'm reading, and reading what I wrote. And on Saturdays, I understand everybody's in their own little funk and they doing their own thing. Everybody doing their own thing on Saturdays. I remember I used to try to listen to Mock, Surviving Together on Saturdays. Kiss from Jay on Saturdays with Kinky Infusions. I would listen to Dapper PH. See what's going on over there in Philippines, abroad. All the artists that he had on there singing on Saturdays. Big Jack Storytime on Saturday nights. Whoever else came on in the middle of the day on Saturdays, I would tune in. Donating money, all that. I do all that stuff. I was having a good time. It was something to look forward to. Even like O'Shea Duke Jackson used to do a show on Saturdays. I'm like, yeah, I got something to look forward to while I'm working. Listen, while I work. Some of these people ain't even doing that no more. That was was what had to take them to the point that they got over, either they got monetized or whatever. I don't know. I don't think monetized is a thing where you slack up after you get monetized. It's just not. I think that's the initiation, of course. These people want us to be the TV show. We are the TV show. We are the engine that works. So we got to get clever. We got to get smart. We got to get into it. Yeah, I appreciate those. Them emojis is something else. Them little heart icons, beautiful. Just let you know you really own something. You really own to something. You're waking up to something. And this is the future, baby. I showed up, man. I show up on time. I do my thing. I do my hour. Do more than an hour. I even tried to come on 6, 7 times one day this last week. But nobody was in my chat. Nobody came and looked, not even the people in the bushes. Nobody came through. It's okay. Taught me something. I said, well, I'm stick to the 5 and 5, right? I do the 5 and 5. 5 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the evening, Central Standard Time. This is deSz'e, Scrap TV, and that's what I do. I made that up. And I show up and I show out. I made my own block of time now. In the days of the Wild Wild West on this thing, you were able to make shorts and get so many dadgum followers, it was crazy. You're able to make videos and get so many followers, it's crazy. Do lives, so many followers, it's crazy. Make a post, still get followers. Everything is just gets a little crazier now. It's like it's shifting. Yeah, it's like it's shifting. Already, thanks for Tracy. Yeah, Everything's shifting. Not so much as it was last year at this time. Last year at this time, you do anything. You put one letter in there, you get 10 followers. What? He put an L in there. Yeah, we following him. Yeah, subscribe. Yeah, it was one of those type of things. Yeah, we in the Wild Wild West now. And in the Wild Wild West, we're leaving that particular set. It's a new thing. It's a new craze. It's a new attention now. So you got to get smoother, smarter, wiser, swifter, more clever. Yeah, I don't have a theme song. I don't have a pantomime. I don't have a mime, a meme, or any of that to entertain you, to make you, it's funny. I like that guy, yeah. No. It's about the work. I heard what she said the other night. It's about work. You know, you hear Rihanna singing that song. She had to do that. She had to work. She had to work that body for real. She had to do what was necessary for her to win. That was just what that was. And I'm sure she didn't like some of it. But she's under contract to do these things. You're part of the game. You don't get to just run about how you want to just because you signed a contract and you the head star of the world. No, you owe somebody. You owe somebody. In this sense, we gotta work. We gotta put the work in. We gotta put the work in. Come up with this program, that thing, that intro, that ending. And yeah, we gotta start doing that type of thing. We are the networks now. We are the networks. So therefore, I'll employ likewise and document it all. Dude, if that's what that is, man, that's cool. We all doing our own little show. The rules are there. Rules are there. The rules are fair. Hey, we can't be mad at that. We can't be mad at that. This is a whole nother thing. I think we're working a little too much though, but hey, that's just me. That's just me. If you see what I see on my particular level of the game, if they see the activity, they see the numbers, they see the effort that you're putting in. The computer tells you, oh, you're every day at 2 o'clock in the morning. 2 o'clock, was it Anno Meridian, whatever? They don't care about AM or PM. I'm just saying, I'm rolling a tobacco cigarette right now. I just destroyed a cigarette. And it was underneath my feet. And I was like, I'll re-roll it into the paper. Cool. No problem. No problem. Hey, that's what it is. What it is. What you say? Work, 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 work. Rihanna working. Yeah, she worked. She worked her butt off. And then she got the hell out of Dodge. She got the heck out of Dodge. You can't even touch her now. She's in Barbados. She's in her thing. She's in with her people. She's gone. She took the money and ran. And you can't mess with her. She's not prominent over in the United States anymore. She worked. She worked her butt off, man. She did a lot of things she probably didn't want to do. She worked her butt off. With that particular song, that work, 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 work. When she says that, I know it. I know what she's talking about. I knew what she felt. It's a dual feeling. And that's some real stuff right there. And some real emotions came out. Why would that resonate with me today? Because that's what that is. It's work. It's work, man. You don't get to just do what you want to just because you own the company. You don't get to do what you want to just because you're part of this particular group or that particular group. That you just sit by the sidelines and win. Nah, you gotta work, baby. You gotta work. So yeah, we all gotta work. We all gotta put it in. And then I'm working. I'm like, dude, when is the chill point? You know, I wanted to take a trip the other week. I wanted to just get out of here for a second. You know, go upstate, chill out. Even if I was in the room for the whole day, I just want to relax for a minute because I'm working so much. And, you know, Tracy's, you got the farm. I got the digital farm. The digital farm is dang near unbearable. As much work as I'm putting in. It's unbearable. But I gotta do it. This is what I like to do. I like to have, you know, my freedom. I like to have my money. I like to have options to do things. So I had to work. Ah, boy. I spilled all that. That's what's gonna cost me right there. Some ants. As soon as they smell that orange juice on the orange soda on the ground, which shouldn't have drank it in the first place. I shouldn't even took a sip. Put some bacteria and stuff on there. Put some poison in the floor. I don't need any ants right now. So yeah, I have to work. I have to work too. We all gotta work. We all gotta work. We all need the human touch. I need it too. I need it too. Ain't no girl overseas waiting for me. She just ain't. Over the border, overseas, any of that. She not waiting for me, man. She got needs and wants and stuff too. And there's somebody that can take care of that. It's not all about me. It's not all about them. It's not all about you. We work the black team together. If you down, you down. If you ain't, you ain't. It's cool. Ain't nobody mad. Ain't nobody mad, and I can't get mad. possibly be mad. I got needs and wants too. To the extent that I keep it, copacetic and keep that under some kind of wraps for myself, just for my own safety and my own sect. I'm human too. So yeah, I work and I work and I work. But I do have to have time for play too. I need a time for play, and that's what I've been trying to feud for in my work. I'm like, man, that's all this work, God. Dog. What's up with all this work, God? Can I get a break? Will I have a friend? So, yeah, but you gotta work, baby. You gotta work. You gotta work. And you work hard, you play hard, right? So, yeah, when it's time to play, I'm gonna play. I wanna kick back and make some music, man. What did I do? What did the stranger? Old school friend is a stranger in the future. Hey, man, it's me, so-and-so, so-and-so. Oh, it's you? Oh, okay, cool. Cool, it's you, right? All right. He asked me, when was the last time you made some music? Exactly. That's what yeah. Yeah, that's what I was known for, making music, making, songs and lyrics and singing and all that stuff, performing. And I answered him, I said, hey, man, the last time was 4 or 5 months ago. Almost a whole year, I ain't made nothing. I made some things. I played around with the piano. I played around with some songs and remanipulated a couple things. That's about it. But I ain't made no music, man. I ain't doing nothing. I'm so busy working the recycling thing and taking care of family matters, caretaker type style. And I'm like, man, this is a whole nother direction. It's a whole nother direction. And even with a grandson being new to the thing, I'm like, oh my God, that's a lot of responsibility. That's a lot of things I got to be involved with. Luckily, was no immediate funerals and stuff like that happening right now. So that's work in itself. Having to talk to all those in-laws and outlaws and bylaws and she-laws. And, oh, we got to go over here to this. Oh, we got to go over here to this. Oh, we got to go do this. We got to do that. You got to show your love for the family and all this stuff. We got to buy a gift. No births, no funerals in the last 6 months. That's cool. I'm taking that with a grain of salt because I don't have time for that right now. I'm trying to get myself right. I'm trying to get these lines off my forehead. Boy. Plexiderm, hexaderm, and texiderm. Avocado fakes, mixtures, and all that stuff. Working out, running, jogging, dieting, all that. Yeah, we do all that. That was all work. So we getting closer to the play where I get to lay back. I think what I'm gonna do is take a staycation. Rent me a little spot for at least about 2-3 days and be by myself for a minute. myself again on a whole nother level. Just alone with my thoughts. I need to think. I need to put these music things together. That's my passion, is my music. Because when I'm sleeping, I'm thinking about recycling. I'm like, God, because that's what's fueling the fire. Everything is the recycling. I mean, I barely took something up there, and I barely did something every day this week. But it, boom, 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 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, just to take care of what I got to take care of. Cool. Still, peace of mind, man, is what I'm looking for. So we're looking for peace of mind. I want to be happy and with the decisions I make. Looking at The Wild Bunch from 1969, a movie with Ernest Borgnine in it. Look like the guys made it across the river. They made it across the desert. They made it against the bandits. They made it against the government. And they out there and they on their horses. They still living. Yeah. You get to a point. What is all this for, man? All this work for? Well, I know when I hear a song of mine, I'm like, dude, that's pretty groovy. That's pretty groovy. deSz'e, you all right, man. You put a song together, and you don't even remember making that song. But it's so beautifully put together. I mean, like, what was you on, dude? What was going through your mind when you made that song? And it was work, 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 work. It was work then, doing music, because I was doing music for the wrong reason. I wasn't doing it for myself. I was doing it for hire. Work for hire. Work, 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 work. So yeah, I'm up here hustling and oh yeah, music this, music that, music on top of all the new plugins that come out, all the new programs, all the new recording gear, all the new instruments, all the keyboards. I had to have all the newest stuff in the studios, the mixing boards, everything. I know all the automation, everything. I was in the music thing for like, seriously. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. This is what I do. It wasn't for fun though, man. It wasn't no fun in that. I said I was having fun, but I wasn't having no fun. I had to answer to a boss that was like, hey man, what did you do today? You working or what? I'm like, dude, I'm working right now. I don't see you doing no work. Really, man? I'm over here thinking about what I'm gonna do in this mix. I don't see you doing no work. Where's the money from the week? I'm like, dude, we barely made this much and that much. I gotta answer to this crap. Even though I designed the studio, but yeah, I gotta answer to a whole bunch of mess. And then the home team comes in. The next group comes in, and then they want their thing. They want their thing. I want my attention on their project. Come on, deSz'e, we know you got it in you. We need another hit song. We do it, we get it done. Painfully so. I do it, and I get a little bit of joy out of it. This ain't joy, this is work, man. This is work. I had to put up with a lot of different characters, and a lot of different attitudes, a lot of different people that wasn't supposed to be in certain positions. I had to do that. I needed the cash. I had to take it home to my immediate family, my wife. I had to pay my bills, but I was kicking my butt to do it. Not only working my fingers to the bone, working my brain alone was something else. It was something else. I got the papers. I got it. I see it. 2002, 2004, 1998. I see the time dates. When did I make that song? What was I doing in that year? What was I doing in 2012? Golly. No, it wasn't what I wanted to do. And I tried to make one or two songs for myself and one or two things to give me happiness. They weren't fulfilled. They weren't fulfilled. They weren't done. They give me a good idea. And I'm like, dang, where are the sounds for that song? Where are the sounds for that program? What are we trying to, what are we doing here? That I didn't finish that feeling or that song. So now, let's fast forward. This is deSz'e Scrap TV. We're talking about work, 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 work. That's a lyric out of a Rihanna song where she just work, work, work. Boy, you make me work, 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 work. And I'm like, what? We get it. Work, work, work. Because you just keep working and you're like, God, what am I doing this for? And you heard me say it sometimes in the video, what am I doing all this recycling for? Yeah. We're helping society. We're working on the environment. We're working for self-improvement. We're working for disciplinary situations to try to keep things in the wraps. We want to have fun. We need money to be at leisure, to say, hey, I'm taking 3 days off. I thought I could just do it. And I found out I couldn't. I couldn't. I even tried to go get my teeth fixed last week, and I couldn't. Okay? So there you go. Work, 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 work. I'm working my butt to the bone. My fingers to the bone. Keep on, can't wait till it's time to go home. Boom, boom, hey, get your car washed today. Boom, boom, boom. Fill up and you don't have to worry. Boom, boom, boom. Come on and give us a day break. Give it up. What do it? Car wash. Working at the car wash. Working at the car wash, girl. Boom, 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 boom. Sometimes it's work, hey, work. Keep on giving work. My fingers to the bone. Yeah. Rolls Royce Car Wash, the song from the movie Car Wash. In those days, yeah, you had to be happy with whatever job you got. You got a job, you worked, that's something. You wouldn't just start your own company and just be prosperous and not that kind of style. Back then was getting a job was the main thing. Or working for somebody or working your jelly. Even if you had your own business, you had to work even 13 times as hard as the guy that gets a job and goes, clocks in and puts on his blue collar uniform and does his 8 hours a day, goes home. Same old wife, same old kids. I just never was that kind of dude, man. I never was, cuz I passed the post office test. I passed the ASVAB for the military. I passed those tests and nope, not me. Y'all got me messed up. I'm not part of that particular plan. I can't do it. I'm not regular dude. I can't get it a regular check. So here I'm doing the irregular thing now. Now it's totally irregular. And I call the shots, and I must be accountable for my own mistakes, my own triumphs, my own mediocre situations. I'm train spotting. I'm catching things. I'm seeing people trying to use me, abuse me. But I'm working, man. I'm working at it. And it takes work. It takes work. We're running into the last 10 minutes. It takes work to do what I'm doing. A lot of work. You saw me this morning doing 3 lives this morning, which is a video. My phone is full, which is a video. I download it from the internet and redo it. Cut out the parts I don't need and edit. I'll do that later because nobody saw those. I had 1 or 2 people in those chats, and that's cool. I'm not mad at that. But I tell you what, at work, I'm finna do it anyway. I gotta break this thing down anyway and sell it. Yeah, I had to do what I had to do, and it came out all right. I'm revived now. I was exhausted earlier. I woke up right before 5. My body wakes up at 4:15 every day. Whatever it is. Even if I'm up the whole time, I'll crash out at 3 and wake up at 4:15. Up, gotta get a thumbnail, gotta get the live going. Up, gotta do some editing, or I gotta do this, or I gotta move this and sweep this out. Trucks coming today, I gotta get all the truck stuff right. Let the cameras run while I'm working on the stuff. Work. Yeah, I'm actually doing the work. And I have to get it done, because if I don't get it done, nobody's going to get it done. Nobody's going to come, oh, deSz'e, you need this done, you need that done. There used to be that time, but I had to pay for that. I got to pay for that luxury to have somebody else doing my work with me or for me. Then I got to supervise and go over their work, make sure it's what is accepted. Not on the real, not on the humbug. You're just not going to get the perfect employee. You're just not going to get it. So yeah, that's where it is, man. We talking about work, man. Hey, WERK. WERK. We work radio. So yeah, that's a point thing, and the same thing it goes with in biblical terms. If you don't build, and these might be my own terms, because I see this happening when seeing my dad going to the next, my grandfather going to the next. If you don't work, if you don't exercise and move around and doing something worthy of cause, you perish. Your muscles retract, everything, it all goes down, and you out of here. You go. Your lover is gone in your later years. If you don't keep yourself up and about it, you out of here too. You going right where they left, right where my brothers lay. Yeah, you go right there. Keep being in lament over somebody who passed away, and you just give up on life. Even the help button don't help you. The life alert won't help you. You fall and you can't get up, you will not get up, because you have no will to get up. There is nothing more promising than having a purpose in life and having things to do. If you don't build muscle, this is one that I made up. If you don't build, and I think this is just what God gave me. If you don't build muscle, then you wither. In your old age, if you don't exercise and be out there working and doing something, yeah, you lose it. You lose the faculty of your senses. You lose them. So you better stay on your thing. Stay on your thing. Stay on your mantra, on your box, on your soapbox. Stay on it, man. Stay on it. Because once you give up, it's over with, man. There can't nobody help you. Oh, we sad to see homeboy go. Yeah, homeboy gave it up on his own. He didn't want to work. He didn't want to do none of that. He didn't want to hear the song. He didn't want to do nothing to make him better in the later life. He didn't want to be. So he didn't want to be what he could be. So yeah, that's the end of this particular one. We're talking about deSz'e, Scrap TV. We talk. But hey, we work. This was about work. We're talking to count it down. It's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, 0. Count it down again. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. But you gotta have some kind of play in the mix of all that work. You gotta sit back and chill out for a little bit. Not just an hour. Days you gotta reflect. So wake up to that. But you still gotta keep working. You gotta pace yourself, but hey, you still gotta work toward a cause. Rebel without a cause, rebel without a pause. So wake up and do what you gotta do. This is deSz'e, man. We did it again. We at the end of this particular one. Who knows what I'm gonna do later on? But I got the truckload in. I made it easy for them to just drop it. Now I gotta go and separate. Look like there's no rain today, so I gotta get this done before all my stuff gets rained on. All my product. And stick to the script. Ain't no changing us. Ain't no changing us, man. I know what I gotta do. I know I gotta work. I'm not gonna go cook something for my nieces. I want to do them hamburgers. And whatever it is, it's gonna be healthy. I at least gotta be there by breakfast tomorrow. And spend some time with my nieces, man. They're growing up, birthdays and all that stuff. They're going into teenage years and all that. So all the cute years are just about over with. They got an opinion now. They a little sassafras in them. So I gotta adjust and bob with it, but I have to be over there. I have to be there. Uncle deSz'e has to be there. I don't have a choice not to go and spend time with my nieces. I have to be there. I don't, somebody else gonna be there. And I know this. I gotta be there. Tell them certain things, correct them, rights and wrongs. See, how they're progressing in their interests, their hobbies and studies and all that, and social dealings. I gotta deal with all that. That's work in itself. Man, it don't stop. It really doesn't stop. That's what that is. This is what this life is about. But make it yours. Make it your time. Do your thing. That was my bonus. That was my FYI. So I appreciate you. Thanks for coming through, Tracy. I appreciate you, babe. I appreciate everybody in the background, everybody that gave me a like, everybody that's in the bushes, in them bushes. Yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. Well, we're gonna come out. We're gonna come out of here. We done it. We did it. Our show is on at 5 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the evening, Central Standard Time. It's deSz'e, and I'm out of here, baby. Thank you. Thank you all. I bid you all a good day, good night, good afternoon, good midnight. And we'll see you on the next one. Thanks. We'll see y'all in the streets too, baby. I'll talk to y'all in a little bit. I got a little money to throw around for some donations, super chats, and all that. We'll talk to y'all in a minute. Peace.